Hello, everybody. It's me, Carl, and this is Cedar, the newest member of our family. Zoe can't be here right now. She's off saving lives at work, but I was asked to make a video for OPA about some of the memories that we've had throughout the years. And other than me as a child begging for pennies, nickels, and dimes when he went to work and holding him hostage, the most recent good memory that comes to mind was when I got my licenses together as a pilot. And I started working for a carrier out in western Alaska. And it was very cold. And after the shift had ended, I thought, maybe I should go down to California, use some of my privileges on other carriers to come down and visit. So I contacted Elka and Lisa and had Elka pick me up at the San Francisco airport. I had jump seated all the way down from Nome, Alaska, and came to their house, and then they went around and I think let themselves in through the garage. And I decided to let myself in through the back screen door. And they didn't really know who I was at the time or what was going on, so they probably almost called the cops on me. But there I was. They were very surprised. I think I might have given Opa a small heart attack. I'm not really sure, but he's still around. And we spent the rest of the evening watching the kids play in the pool in the warm, sunny California weather, which was very nice after coming from winter in Alaska. But either way, there you have it. Hope everybody is in good health. Greetings from Alaska.
Hey Opa! It's Andrea wishing you a very happy birthday from up here in Alaska. I wish I was there to help you celebrate, but unfortunately I had to work at the hospital this weekend. I do want to say a huge thank you. One huge influence you had in my life is my work ethic. You've always been a huge supporter of hard work, good grades, and higher education. When I was just a little kid, you always made me feel so proud when I brought you a good report card that it made me continuously want to do better. You offered the incredible gift of financial help for college studies for me and all the cousins, which I think is one of the most meaningful and generous gifts that any of us could have ever received. Thank you so much for helping us all out with college, Opa. I also want to thank you for always continuously encouraging me to challenge myself. Right now I'm in the process of applying for graduate school, and I'm really hoping to make you and Oma proud. Thank you so much and have a very happy birthday.
Every year, OPA teaches us and reminds us about the importance of Rocky, so I wanted to share that with you all today. The word Rocky itself is actually used to describe a small red thread that a sister ties around her brother's wrist. On the day of Rocky, a sister will tie one of those red threads around the wrists of her brothers and cousins. She will then bestow a tilak, the red dot on the forehead, and feed an Indian candy to the brother. The brother will then give the sister a hug and a gift, which is usually money in our case. It really is a simple event, but it holds a very deep meaning for us. While taking part in Rocky, the sister makes a promise to always love her brothers and cousins. The brothers and cousins make a promise to always be there for their sister or cousin in every capacity. The men are making a lifelong commitment. Very nice. The men are making a lifelong commitment to ensure that the sister is always taken care of. I've had the pleasure of sharing the celebration of Rocky with my kids, the next generation. And I just wanted to say thank you, Opa, for always sharing this celebration with your grandkids and your great-grandkids. We really appreciate it. Good job. Okay, Declan, say happy birthday, Opa.
Happy birthday, Opa.
Declan, do it.
And thank you for coming to my Opa's birthday. It's grandchild number 4, and some of my favorite things about Opa is the way that he says things. Some of my favorite sayings are Gisela, hold it, cool it, and hey man. And if you're ever so lucky is to go with my grandfather to Staples. There's a employee there named Austin. He always says, "Hey, Austin," when he goes in there when he needs some type of new technology, a computer or a printer. Well, I thank you again for coming, and Opa, I hope you have a good day today for your birthday, and bye.
One of my favorite memories of Opa is back when we went on an Alaska cruise with him. We were all sitting in the dining room area waiting to eat, and Opa said, "Oh look, there's a whale." And everybody in the whole dining area, the guests and the crew members as well, got up and ran over to the windows to look for the whale. And everybody was looking for it and looking for it and looking for it. And there wasn't any whales there, and everyone was a little bit disappointed and walked back to their seats eventually. And then Opa started laughing, and we looked at him kind of confused, and he said, "There wasn't a whale. I just wanted to see what would happen." And we were talking about that for the rest of dinner and for the rest of the cruise. It was a pretty hilarious moment. So happy birthday, Opa.
Happy birthday, Opa! One of the many memories I have of spending time with you growing up was when we would make roti at your house. I still remember how the process went. It was like an assembly line when all of the grandkids were there. You would prepare the dough, and then us kids would use the rolling pin to flatten out the individual roti. You would then put it on the stove and use a towel to push out the air to keep it from puffing up. Making roti with you was something that was simple, but something that I'll remember forever. Happy birthday!
Hey Opa, happy birthday. Mom asked us to film a little video about our favorite Opa memories, and I am filming a little video about walking with Opa. As many people know, Opa used to walk in the mornings every morning, and he did a loop up Trower Avenue to Linda Vista. Linda Vista wraps all the way around to Dry Creek Road, which connected back to Trower. When I was a young kid, Opa invited myself and my brothers and cousins along to walk with him. And what started out as a one-time thing kind of turned into a trend, and soon enough we ended up walking a lot with Opa up this road, and as you can see I'm walking just among the grapes. And it's a beautiful road, and it is one of my fondest memories as a child. Some of the things we used to talk about were, well, the grapes themselves. Napa is known for grapes, and we even stopped to pick them and eat them from time to time, even though we know we weren't supposed to. We also talked about things that Opa used to do in the valley, and Opa taught us about avoiding traffic. There's many things that we talked about, and there's many things that we did. From time to time we would stop and admire the scenery. Sometimes we talked, sometimes we laughed, sometimes we ran in front of Opa. Depended on the day. But at the end of the day, we always went to get breakfast afterwards, which was my favorite part. Doesn't matter where, Denny's, McDonald's, and was in Opa's house. Had to make sure we went and got breakfast with Opa afterwards. I would like to say there's a couple of things about breakfast that I would like to mention. One thing is Opa always said, get whatever you want, but you had to make sure you finish it, so don't order too much. I think that's something that I learned to appreciate as I grew up. When I was young, my eyes were very big, and I would order lots and lots of food, and I think a lot of the time I couldn't finish it. Opa wouldn't like that. He wanted you to finish your food, so I had to learn how to either eat everything that I ordered or order all I could eat. The other thing was we had to remember to remind Opa to bring his wallet. Sometimes Opa would forget. I remember when I was a kid, we went into McDonald's, we ordered food, standing at the line, and Opa forgot his wallet. He had to go back out to the car to get it, and that happened more than once. So to wrap it up, thank you, Opa, for taking us with you on your walks and teaching us all about Napa and about life and all the things that you told us. And most importantly, happy birthday.
Hey, Opa! Happy birthday, man! Among the many memories we have shared together, my favorite was our trip to India together in 2005. Seeing where you grew up in Gurgaon and seeing the Taj Mahal and eating all that great Indian food was an experience I'll never forget. Thank you to you and Oma for all your support throughout the years, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Sorry I couldn't be there, but I wish you well from Beijing.
One of my favorite things to do with you, Opa, was going Christmas shopping. We would have to write down our top 3 choices for a gift from you and Oma. We then had to get it parent approved with a signature. Then you would take 2 or 3 grandkids at a time and go out shopping. Each group would get to go out to lunch or get ice cream with you while shopping. Sometimes you would end up eating 2 or 3 times in a day depending on how many groups you took out in that day. After you bought our gifts, you would take them home for Oma to wrap and put them under your tree. On Christmas Eve, the grandkids would have to take a gift from under your tree and stand in front of you. One by one, you would call out who they were for, and that person would have to come up and receive their present from you. As more and more grandkids came along, things could get very chaotic. This is one of my favorite memories. Happy birthday, Opa!
Hey everyone, sorry I couldn't make it today due to the fact that I'm just about halfway around the world, but I just want to make sure and say happy birthday to Opa and share with everyone something that Opa, I, and many of you have in common. As we all know, Opa made the ultimate journey from India to America to start a new life. Aside from that, Opa loves to travel around the world with Oma and visit numerous places like Europe, South America, and even New Zealand. Even now, Oma and Opa are still traveling together and going on cruises to new and exciting places. Currently, I'm standing in the observation deck of the tallest building in Sydney. Up here, you can see a 360-degree view of Sydney. Just like Opa, I love to travel and see new places. Family reunions and other vacations have brought us to places like Hawaii, Mexico, and all the way down the California coast. These vacations were some of my favorite memories growing up. Opa's love and support gives us the ability to receive a higher education and travel around the world. When I first told Opa I was considering to study abroad, he immediately encouraged me to do so and supported me in my travels. I'm so grateful to have Oma and Opa in my life. Thank you both so much and happy birthday, Opa.
So, something that California has that Alaska doesn't have is fresh fruit. Oma and Opa, as I'm sure you've noticed, have a great garden, and the garden does have lots of wonderful fruit in it. Now Opa, whenever the fruit is ripe, will chop it up and share it with everybody in the area, and I've always really enjoyed that. The fruit is delicious and it's just fun spending time with him. So happy birthday, Opa. I hope you have a great time.
Hey guys, it's Opa's favorite here, and I'm at In-N-Out, which is Opa's favorite restaurant. And actually, there's no sign of Opa, which is weird. That's because it's already past 7, so that means he's probably watching Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune. And I'm here because Opa just loves In-N-Out, and this is where he brings us whenever he's hungry, and he invites us every time. And it's actually kind of interesting how he makes us order. He has us go in groups of 4. I don't know exactly what his theory is behind it. Maybe it's supposed to be faster, but we're never allowed to order in groups of more than 4 people. And I thought that was sort of significant. And it's something that I'll always definitely remember. And one thing about Opa when you come to get food with him, especially at In-N-Out, is that you can order whatever you want as long as you finish it. And if you don't, then you'll probably have to pay for yourself. So anyways, I'll always remember that, and have a great birthday, Opa.
As all good Opas and Omas do, there was always an abundance of food available when anybody would come to their house to visit. After your standard pistachios, strawberries, and even corn nuts that they always had, my favorite was Opa cake. Opa cake was something to look forward to every time we would go over, and I usually ate way too much of it. It wasn't for years that I actually realized that I had a real name, and that was Pound Cake. To this day, I think we all still call it Opa Cake, and even last year in college, I accidentally called it Opa Cake once, and it got a weird response. Anyway, happy birthday, Opa, and have some Opa Cake today.
Hey Opa, happy birthday! One of my favorite memories has to be the Alaska cruise with you and Oma in 2007. And I remember just how much fun it was, how much fun Paul and I had. And I remember every night you would let me get this giant ice cream brownie dessert after dinner. And I remember just how happy I was and how much fun of a cruise it was. So thanks to you and Oma for always taking us on trips and for all the fun experiences we've had. And I hope you have a great birthday. Sorry I couldn't be there, but I hope to see you soon.
One of my favorite memories of you, Opa, is when we all play music on Christmas Eve. Before dinner, everyone meets in the living room. The grandkids who play instruments gather upstairs, overlooking the living room. You play holiday-themed songs while everyone else sings along. Happy birthday, Opa. Everyone, please join in as I play Happy Birthday.
Birthday. One of my favorite memories with you is bringing my report card up to your house and you just looking at it and looking at our grades, and you'd ask us about each subject and we'd have to explain what we did in the class, and that's one of my favorite memories, just going over the report card and you being so proud of us. I hope you have a good birthday.
Happy birthday, Opa. It's been really nice living so close to you and being able to come up whenever we want. We love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Opa. I love you.
Happy 80th birthday. Have a fun time celebrating. Really wish we could be there. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, Opa.
Happy birthday, Opa.